time I'm at in my life right now. Feeling very strong, very independent, more full of life than I've ever felt before. I think that the fragrance captures that. It's very sensual, very romantic, very alluring. Trying to find the right notes for the fragrance, I was really drawn to white flowers like gardenia and magnolia. The beautiful white blooms inspired the perfume. This fragrance is nice for a lot of different type of women. A grounded woman, but also a woman who is very in touch with her joy for life. It's been a very creative and educational process. I'm really proud of it.
Let love blossom. In bloom, the inviting new fragrance from Reese Witherspoon. Let your sensuality bloom. Exclusively for Avon. Contact your Avon representative now.
Well, I hope you're as excited about this fragrance launch as I am. So, what makes Avon fragrance such a fantastic earnings opportunity? Well, there's a couple of really key reasons. Firstly, we sell literally millions of bottles of fragrance every year in the UK at Avon. And then secondly, our Avon fragrance is developed in some of the world's leading fragrance houses, meaning that our Avon fragrance really is fantastic quality. So there's a couple of really key reasons for you to get your teams behind Avon fragrance. Next, I'm going to show you just a teaser for our next big fourth quarter launch.
Christian Lacroix and Avon are bringing you a tantalizing new fragrance, Christian Lacroix Absinthe. We've been working with this iconic designer since 2007 when we launched Rouge et Noir. Absinthe is an interesting, mysterious potion that has such folklore. We wanted to take that piece of history that's now becoming very trendy and make it into a perfume. And Christian Lacroix had the same vision. We collaborated and we wanted to have it have that fashion sense.
What you need to keep in mind when you create a fragrance for Mr. Lacroix, it's all about craftsmanship, quality of raw materials, and sophistication. I wanted to create that ultimate elixir.
Absinthe is sexy,
Intense,
mesmerizing,
mysterious.
Surrender your senses with Christian Lacroix Absinthe.
To maximise your earnings, don't forget about the money maker deal. We all know that the more money a representative earns, the more likely they are to stay with Avon. Just to illustrate how this works, if a representative were to buy 3 bottles of absinthe on the money maker deal and then sell through at normal brochure prices, they would stand to make £21 versus just £14 if they were to buy purely at just brochure prices. If we look at Lacroix Rouge, we can see that to date we have netted £6.5 million with this launch. So you can imagine if we could replicate that with Lacroix Absinthe, what a huge opportunity for earnings that is for both you and your teams. So what are the benefits of the Moneymaker deal? Well, firstly, it means that your representatives are able to purchase the product at a discount, meaning they then have the option of passing this discount on to their customers. Secondly, of course, there's a great benefit with fast delivery. It means that when the customers see the brochure, the representative already has the products in their hand, able to sell on straight away. And then thirdly, of course, it means they're able to demo the products, which we know is so important on fragrance. Karen Neal tells us that 80% of customers that try go on to buy. So we know how important it is to get the fragrance in front of our customers.
Christian Lacroix. His fashions captivate. His fragrances unleash passions. Introducing Absinthe, the mysterious new fragrance from Christian Lacroix. Exclusively for Avon. Contact your Avon representative.
One thing I do really promote to all of my especially my brand new representatives, is investing in samples. People like to try before they buy. So I get them onto that roll straight away. And one thing I do like to push is fragrances in particular, because it's a repeat purchase. It's a very personal purchase. That's why the customers need to have the testers. Yeah, definitely. I definitely make sure they start ordering samples straight away. I produce my own promotional flyers, and I will email these out to my representatives, and all they have to do is cut it up, buy some samples of that fragrance, attach it to the flyer, and hand it out to their customers. And obviously get dizzily excited about it, so all their customers start to buy. And then as a sales leader, if your representatives are selling lots of fragrances, in turn we get hundreds and thousands of pounds worth of extra sales. Basically, with the moneymaker deals, it's a sale or return offer, and then you can just go crazily running around to your customers, showing them the products, asking them, should I put you down for one? And one thing I do recommend to all my representatives is learn how to close the sale. So I recommend to a lot of my representatives, order about 20. If you sell them, you've made yourself over £100 extra on top of your commission. So I love those deals. I rave about them. I love running incentives, and it's a reward for their success, and they're going to earn more money. Regarding fragrance sales, make sure that your team are investing in plenty of samples and demonstration products, and to use the fragrances yourself, really, because if you're using them yourself, you can get really enthusiastic about them, motivate people. Make sure you point out the benefits of the moneymaker deals to your team, and make sure they understand how to use them. Run incentives and do a lot of promotional flyers, and those are my tips, and you will see your fragrance sales increase.
Don't upset the rhythm.
And finally, here's a sneak preview of one of next year's big fragrance launches, which will be exclusively available to President's Club members in campaign 18 of this year.
Well, Avon is a really special company. I was so blown away by what I didn't even know about Avon, the amount of earnings opportunities that they give women, and just everything they do, everything they're involved in, so much giving back. And I thought, well, I really would love to represent a company that does that. The scent, of course, I was so glad that I loved it, because I just wanted to be a part of this company, and I love Spotlight. We're trying to capture spotlight in a bottle, that feeling when a woman feels and looks her best.